I don't know what's up with the resolution on this, honestly. Like, did that fix itself? No. Maybe I should change the video settings to 30 FPS instead of 60. Why is the maximum bitrate so low? Oh, it's probably too dark. That's probably the reason. It's gotta be it. It's probably why it's a bit, like, crazy. Oh, god damn it. That is so painful. Can I, like, do anything about this? This glare sucks. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that. Like, maybe I can, like, put something in the way over here. So that it doesn't, like, get blocked. Like, something like right here, maybe. It's what do I even do about that? Well, yeah, that light, that's really annoying. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that. Does moving this way help? Oh, I guess it does. I guess I can do that. I can't move it that much though, which is a bit annoying. It's so bad, that glare. Do I just have it lower? Okay, it's a bit awkward, but I guess that works too. See if that looks okay. Okay, that looks alright. Let's get playing. Nice. Alright, this guy's still annoying me a bit. Okay, my wall jump's just too slow. It needs to be faster. I think I need to jump too earlier there for that to work. Nice. I know, I'm gonna have to think about what I can do about this setup that I have here to fix the glare issues. Oh, I hate that. That just feels so bad to die there. I don't know, buffer jumps are so frustrating for me in this game. Just because this input comes out, it just becomes out delayed, which kills you in that instance. I don't know. It's kind of more annoying in TA though, honestly. Yeah, that. Oh, I think I was too slow releasing jump. It's very important to like release jump before you hit the ceiling, so that you fall faster. It matters a few times in this level. Whereas other times you want to hold jump when you bump the ceiling. I'm not paying attention. Just got a triple jump like a block and a half earlier than that. Love that move. The coyote in this game. I mean, it's good and it's bad. It means that I need to delay the air tool even more. Because of not wanting a coyote spin jump. Thanks for good luck, Golden. That's triple jump. I could honestly add an extra right input there so that there's an after that I input the triples so that happens less. Because I feel like that's just barely, like, not, as in barely, triple jumping under the ceiling there. So holding right would probably give me an extra frame of leeway in the triple jump, which would make buffering the triple jump itself work. I don't know. This level's really fun because it's actually consistent. I don't know. Huh? As it's consistent and while still being, like, not boring. I played the one, Jory's 160-second speedrun and I just kind of got bored, honestly. If I'm being... I don't know how else to put it, I just wasn't engaged enough, I guess, and so I was doing silly things. Just to play the level faster because I needed to entertain myself. Whereas this level there's enough going on, so it's a lot of fun. And there's no, like, big bottleneck really in this level either. There's obviously things that you have to be very good at, but... I guess, like, the only, like, slightly annoying input is the wall jump out of the first door. To wall jump. There's no wall jump after wall sliding to the buzzy beetles, kind of tight. But I don't know, it's not too bad after doing it for a while. Also, that needs to be earlier. Oh, nice. Yeah, release from longer though. Okay, too early. No. I have to tell if I'm failing like that because I'm too slow to release jump or if I was just too late on the jumps in general. I think it's most of the time I'm holding jump on the single jump before I've hit the ceiling. That's annoying. I can still play the rest of the level there if that happens. Just can't get the red coin if I poof the pair like that. There's actually quite a lot of backups to this level, which is really nice. The timer has 7 seconds of leniency according to the clear check. I don't think there's like any way you can really lose a ton of time. Just to feel like following the intended path of the level. Oh no. I need to drop this power just a tad later, so that doesn't happen. Okay, I'm surprised that worked. Oh, too late on the left press, that's fair. Oh no, I did it again. Oh, that's fine. Alright. No. There's no point gritting that section because of the timer being so annoying again. It's very tempting though. There we go. That compound drift. Cool, I didn't force it actually. Ah, oh, really? Not like that. Yeah, kind of an execution check that section. No, yeah, that's fair. The triple jump was kind of tight, but you can always delay or like do the triple jump immediately. As in, it's tight, but you always have the option to like change how you do the triple jump to make it work. So I don't mind that it's tight, the tight triple jump because of that. The fact that you can just react to where you land and triple jump accordingly. Oh, yeah, that did work. Okay, thought I failed that. Nice. Alright, okay, wall jump. Yeah, like. That's fine. Dang, okay. Alright, it's a new PB. I'm gonna be honest, I don't actually know how to do slope shell jumps consistently. I just know that if I hit the jump arrow tool input, it's probably gonna work. Yeah, fuck. I probably threw the shell too early, I'm guessing. Don't actually know that. Either that or just I jumped at a bad spot. But I assume it's just timing. Okay, savable. Nice. How did the muncher not die there? Okay. I honestly don't know. I mean, obviously it's due to like the power slowdown from it dropping the top of a wall somewhere, and then like not, and then just taking forever to hit a wall to kill the muncher, and so I was like barely didn't kill it in time. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about this wall jump. Yeah, this glare is still kind of bad. I apologize for that. Can I, like, fix it? Like, it's still... No, it's still, like, really bad. Ugh. Is that any better? Okay, whatever, it's watchable. Oh, I should probably move this back here now that I'm not trying to, like, have it outside of the glare. Except I'm getting glare from where I'm sitting. I found the light's not enough. I saw that. Ugh. Thanks for the good luck, Bartek. this has been by far my favourite level out of at least all the ones I saw you clear from this maker. I know, I definitely kind of stood clear of the Kaiser ones. No, dang it, I held down for too long. I looked into the 160-second speedrun, and that looks pretty chill for the most part. 150-second speedrun looks a bit harder, but also seems alright. Just takes a bit to learn. There we go. Too slow on the spin jump. Also, I could have spin jumped later. Also, didn't realise that wasn't good either. Is that better? I cannot for the life of me find a good lighting for this. Okay. I've had enough. Oops, missed the spring. Nice. Surprised that worked. The other falling toe. That's alright. There we go, that's much better. Okay, I think I found at least an acceptable lighting now that's not glaring into the camera or into my eyes. Oh, nice. That's so frustrating. That death. Okay, I want to actually see what I'm doing wrong there consistently for that. Whether it's just bad throw timing. I assume that's all it is. It's getting slowed down on the bottom of the munch with... So it's colliding with the ceiling of the bottom of the southern muncher, and that doesn't kill the... that doesn't kill the muncher. It's wild. Okay, I guess I'll just throw it too early then. Like, I either need to throw it even earlier than that, or throw it even later. For that to not happen, I guess. That's really annoying to have to avoid, actually. So either instant throw or late throw. I like... if I late throw, I'm gonna have to throw twirl without my error twirl getting eaten. I think I'll try early throw for now. So there's less input density to worry about. I don't know if it's a good idea though, because I have died quite a few times from rushing the throw. Oops, need that. That was a late jump. Oh, I released. Yeah. Okay. Dang it. I accidentally released both grab and jump. Oh man. Alright, good attempt. I should have air twirled that. Almost too early. I think I should just try late throw rather than the instant throw. I think is the conclusion I'm coming to. Alright, so for a twirl it is. Okay, fair. Just a normal jump. Too fast. Yeah, perfect. Also, it's nice to see the improvement I've made on just new Super speedruns in general. Having played like 100 plus new Super levels for 0%. So playing new Super speedruns for 0%'s just kind of been a fun way to get better at new Super without just explicitly picking a hard level to grind. Even though that's kind of what this has turned into over time. It's just kind of nice to know that I can just kind of do this whenever I want, as a break from like previous speedrunning and I guess. Alright, I should just hold second jump there, so that if I do fail at holding jump while I'm releasing grab, at least I'm still guaranteed I'm safeguarding myself against that. It also makes, holding second jump also makes the air tools easier. That was a nice delay of the triple jump to make that work. Even if I maybe messed up the input after. Yeah, I think I just dropped jump there. I don't know. Perhaps kind of late on the turn back. I shouldn't use the when I jump off the ground as my cue to press left. No, that's annoying. I can't get past this guy. Yeah, that deceptively hard to input the ground pounds there. So the whole being too close to the ground each your ground pound. And the fact that you need to be holding down for 5 frames without being interrupted. Maybe it's not 5 frames, but it's like about that long. Yeah, fair. Should have turned back. Still need to turn. Oh, I blanked. Still need to hold left earlier out of the turn around wall jump. I mean, turn around triple jump, not what I'm talking about. Oh. Doesn't matter. I also really like how you don't have to get the early jump here at the start of the level. It's optional. You can just hold right and it still works. You can still grab the 10 coin. Okay, yeah. Just gotta triple jump a tad earlier than that. Kind of also a bit earlier than I was expecting. it's too late. It's alright. Oh, I need to spin more jump if I'm holding. I forgot. Okay. It's been too long since I got to there. I forgot what I was planning to do. Okay, it's fine. I don't mind that. Duff. Even if that was a bit silly. I know. When I'm doing continuous twirls like that in a row, I tend to only do it with my right pointer. Is this? No, that's my pointer. This is my index. Anyway, I use my right hand for continuous twirls. Like always, pretty much. Unless I have a reason to use my left hand. No, I kind of don't often mind too much how I'm doing the, as in what spin jumps I'm using. I do like these top triggers on the Joy-Cons better than the bottom ones. Just because it requires a bit less pressure to use, I guess. I'll say one other thing about playing more new Soup is that I'm like transitioning like to dominantly using D-pad now rather than circle pad. Not joystick. I just say circle pad because I play on the DS so often. Alright. Anyway. I think like slowly over time, like I've accepted that D-pad's just kind of superior. And sort of just kind of started to use it more and more. And I feel like normal levels and like doesn't really matter. I will just use circle pad more often than not for like any sort of like precision or like just basic running through levels. I will use joysticks still, but like for these more technical levels, I much prefer D-pad now. Just because like how the game interprets the inputs is like essentially these are identical. It's just the joystick is really just mapping to D-pad inputs like 99% of the time, aside from like clown car moonwalking and underwater holding an item walking. As in the thing where you're like holding a helmet, like walking on the ground without floating upwards and without putting on the helmet. Someone knows what I'm talking about. There might be another use case for joystick, I just don't remember. But yeah, essentially the joystick just kind of maps to the D-pad anyway, and so when you need precise directional inputs, D-pad is just better. And Joy-Con D-pad is actually really good. Uh, joystick not so much, because of drift. And like all my sticks have drift. A little bit of drift. Doesn't matter so much for this game, but when I play like Celeste on the Switch, I do notice that a bit. It's very important to get diagonal inputs in that game. Anyway. Oh, actually, I will say there is one thing I like better about joystick versus D-pad, and that's like ground pound cancelling. Just feels nicer to do on joystick than it does on D-pad. Okay, hold spin jump this time. There we go. But is it a separately sort of tight jump? Bit of an annoying place to fail, because that could have been a new best run. But honestly, that was a good run, so I shouldn't complain. It's good progress. Ah! That is so annoying. I wish that much I had the Mario Maker 1 hitbox. And not like the spike hitbox. That it actually does have. Ah, fair. Yeah, I don't know why I spin jump with my right hand. That was my main mistake there. Because yeah, I'm using my spin for that like turnaround triple, I'm using a spin jump button as my second jump button to hold down. It's just like awkward to hold down this A button as my second jump because I don't like to claw much. I will claw for like getting like small jumps like this, but I generally find it a bit uncomfortable, so I don't like to claw if I don't need to, and would rather just switch mid-level to clawing if necessary. Anyway, so usually what I do when I have a section where I want to hold a second jump button for whatever reason, whether it to be like to ensure I get optimal wall jumps, so I'm like not losing height between when I release and press A for like when I'm wall jumping. I need to turn back that if I can. Anyway, long story short is I like just hold the left spin jump button. However, because like pressing the spin jump button makes you jump, obviously, I need to like figure out at what point in the level I want to be pressing that. As in when I want to like start holding the button. Especially relevant in new suit because you also kind of irritable when you're pressing a spin jump button. And so for this level, on like the kind of wall jump off of the blue block, that is when I think I want to start holding my left shoulder button on that wall jump, and then just keep holding it until after I've done the power throw from the triple. Oops, I forgot to triple. Couldn't make that work actually. I know. I love the nuance of like new soup, I guess. I just love the new suit movement. Especially as someone who grew up playing Super Mario Bros. DS. Good save. Nah. Technically, holding second jump there would really help. This would give me at least one extra frame on that era 12. Probably 2 or 3 now I think about it. Yeah. It's kind of like hard to because I'm coming out of a small jump just beforehand. I guess I could like, if I really wanted to, I could like pause as a means to hold a jump button without actually pressing it. So as after like doing a small spin jump, immediately pause to hold my left spin jump button so that I can run off the edge while holding jump to fall slower to make the aerosol timing more lenient. The only thing about like pausing strats is like they can kind of like ruin the flow of levels, which is why like, I don't know, I feel like that's the main reason why people don't like pausing as a tech per se. just because of it just kind of freezing the whole game. I don't know. I haven't looked that much into pause buffering in this game. But yeah, pause buffering definitely works a lot better in this game than it does in Maker 1. Just because you can pause again significantly earlier. I don't remember how many frames you have to wait in Maker 1 before you can unpause. It probably varies though. I think it varies from the different patches if I recall correctly. Wow, okay, I didn't realize my dock error was that good, jeez. I think that's a relatively inconsequential mission, but yeah. Yeah, I didn't even lose any time because I was waiting for the P-switch timer anyway. Yeah, it's a bit tight. What? Okay, I'm surprised I didn't make it over the spike. I don't know if I want to analyze what happened there. I don't think I released my second jump button. So it might have just been I like triple jumped like the moment I landed. And then I didn't really airfill at an optimal time. What am I doing? That's a must have been it. No, I need to hold left there. Out of the wall jump instead of just neutral. I don't know if I'm failing that because I'm like pressing one of the inputs too early or late. It's very hard to tell if I'm early or late, I'm finding, on that wall jump specifically. I can save that if I grab the POW and then let the Thwomp destroy the cloud. And then spin jump off the Thwomp and then throw the POW and arrow 12. Just forgot in the moment. But yeah, I was too late on the double jump. Let's go. Go for maybe like 20 more minutes. We'll see. I don't know. 10, 20, something like that. Yeah, that jump over the bouncing on the Buzzy Bear was surprisingly lenient. Oops. Oh, okay, that's a new one. I think that's technically you can make it, but you need a very tight 12 there. Oh, maybe not. Because you have too much downward speed. Yeah, I don't know if there's much you can do about that. Yep. Okay. Guess I needed a ground pound drift to save that. Back towards the slope. Okay. Annoyingly inconsistent at this section now. No, I forgot to duck jump. I'm just annoyed at that a little bit. Because it's just a silly mistake. Although that's probably a sign I need to stop soon. Especially since that's not the first time I've done that. That probably does work. I'm not getting a triple though. Yeah. I think I'm probably unlikely to be the level tonight at this point, but that's alright. Okay, made that work. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, too many close calls. I need to drop this power earlier so it's easier to get this ball jump. Although it's like drop the power like earlier but not too early so that I despawn the power when I hit the end of this block. I want one more run to the turnaround triple jump with 4 twirls. That's how I'm feeling. How many more ways can I find to not to fail that part? I'm like trying to like slightly change how I do it. Each attempt. Evidently not working yet though. I haven't quite figured out yet what exactly I should be aiming for. Okay, I killed the plant at least, which means I can continue. I've completely dropped that. Tunnel will be tight now, but that's assuming I get there. Okay, did that again, that's frustrating. I think it's on releasing the left, my second jump, as I'm doing the air twirl instead of like losing all the height. I guess I should have looked into it the first time this happened. Oh no, my air twirl's getting eaten? No, it's my air twirl getting eaten, okay. Yeah, I'm just air twirling too late after the throw, and so it gets eaten. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. So what, I have to go back to throwing early, I guess? No, I did not think this wraparound triple jump would be hard. Okay, we got back there at least. Alright, call it a night there. Alright. Thanks for those who tuned in. I do want to make a clear video out of this one because this is a cool level. It'll probably just end up being the clip where I got to where I died to the slope shell jump, and then switch clip the last 30 seconds of the level from there, or rather the last like 20 seconds. As the clear vid. Anyway, that'll be all, so thanks.